Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Long time no see. So how are you? I hope everything is fine now. I know for a fact how terrible the situation was last week because of the typhoon Ulysses. Let's just pray that 2020 ends without any other typhoon anymore this coming days, and that 2021 will be a better year for all of us. So, for this week, we will be dealing with week 5 English lessons. Are you ready now? Well, then, let's begin. Alright, so let us begin our discussion for week 5, English 8. So still we are using the learner's activity sheet for our 5th lesson. For this week's lesson, our learning competency will be identify and use signals that indicate coherence. For example, additive, causative, consequently. Examples are consequently. Another is a conditional or concessional, sequential, conclusion, and so on. And there is actually a graph found in the module, in the lesson. Alright, let's continue now. So our lesson will be about to identify and use signals that indicate coherence. So let's try to chunk the title so that you will understand the topic better. So all you have to do now is identify. That means you will be familiarized and you will use signals. What are these signals? These signals are used to achieve coherence in your sentences or paragraph. So when we say coherence, it actually means putting together. So whenever you compose a sentence, it's very, or a paragraph or even an essay, it's really important that your output manifests or observes coherency. That means the ideas are smoothly transitioned to one another. That means the ideas are consistency or consistency with unity in terms of being put together. That means there must be a smooth flow of ideas in your essay, paragraph, or sentences. Now, I have underlined here important terms. Allow me to explain each. So it says, transition signals along with repeated words and reference words are one of the ways to achieve good cohesion and coherence. So in order for you to achieve the coherence I was talking about a while back, you must be able to know how to use transition words. They are therefore a way to help ensure, they ensure that your ideas, just like what I said a while ago, your ideas and your sentences cohere or stick together, right? So it's like completing a whole human being. So their body parts must be correctly and consistently put together. So there must be coherence about it. So transition signals are used to signal relationships between ideas in your writing. For example, the transition signal, for example, is actually an example of a transition signal. So it gives or it enumerates examples in your ideas or sentence. Another is in addition to. So we use transition signals not just to achieve coherency, but also to avoid choppy ideas. You know, when we talk in English and we don't use transitional words, it sounds like a choppy conversation. In Tagalog, it's putol-putol. So it would be smooth flowing or smooth sailing if we use these transition words. These words can serve as bridge, just like what I said, to avoid putol-putol, choppy. That will help the reader understand one idea to another. This will help to improve overall coherence of a text. Remember, coherence is essential in writing. It's very important in writing because it helps in making a text easier to understand. Okay? Remember all of those things. Now, in your module, you have, this one. Examples of transition signals are conjunctions. I don't know if you could remember what you learned when you were in elementary, the mnemonics fanboys. These are examples of coordinating conjunctions. So these are words that join words, phrases, or even clauses together. F stands for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. So these are conjunctions that connect or join words together, phrases together, clauses together. So what are transition devices or signals? These are words or phrases that connect the ideas in your sentences or paragraphs. Okay? Alright, so let us continue. So you have this in your modules. You could read them and try to maybe memorize the examples provided. So these are all the examples of transition signals. Okay? The list shown below provides a wide variety of transition words and phrases that you can use in order for you to achieve coherence in your paragraph or composition. So we have the different types of transitional device: illustration, contrast, addition, time, space, concession, similarity, emphasis, details, examples, consequence or result, summary, and suggestion. So these are the different types of transitional device, and these are their examples. Let's say, how do you illustrate? So you would say, for example, how do you contrast? On the contrary, in addition to the first idea, so this example of addition, first, second, third, so they talk about time. At the left, at the right, on the side, along the pavement, along the way, and so on. Although, concession or conditional, although, even though, these are examples of concession. Similarly, likewise, for similarity, above all, surely, in fact, these are for emphasis, specifically, details, for examples, as a result, okay, for result, therefore, in conclusion, that's for summary. And then, with this in mind, for suggestion and so on. So all you have to do is to read and try to memorize all of these so that you would know what to use in your activities. And speaking of activities, let us now proceed to our activity part. Exercise A: complete the sentences below with the most appropriate transition signals. Okay? Write the letter of your answer in each blank before the number. Let's have the first one. Marian lost her keys blank. She later found them inside her purse. However, she later... No. In fact, she later found them. No. For example, she later found them. No. So the most appropriate is though. Marian lost her keys though she later found them inside her purse. Although she later found them inside her purse. Okay. It talks about concessional or conditional. So this one's letter D. Letter B: complete the following sentences below using the correct transitional signal to indicate coherence. So these are the choices. People wear mask blank face shield for protection against the disease. Okay. And people wear face mask and we use and to join together, to put together ideas. Okay. Letter C: choose the best transitional signal, joining word from the list below to join together the following short sentences. Okay, use word only once. Okay, so we cannot repeat the answers here. Number 1 is done for you. This cloth is very expensive, and then you will combine it with it had been woven by hand. So this cloth is very expensive because it had been woven by hand. The party went ahead the debutant has a fever. Although, the party went ahead kahit na, although the debutant has a fever. Okay? Letter D, okay, you will be using time transition signals. So definitely, the choices are then, finally, first, and next. Since this is the first blank, then the most appropriate answer is first. First, we must clean blah blah blah, right? Next. So you will be writing your own paragraph using the following signal words, first, then, next, after that. And your topic is how I protect myself and my family from COVID-19. So this one is just a basic topic. And all you have to answer is your reflection. How did you understand the lesson? So be honest in answering the reflection. So, there you have it, our short discussion on the use of transition signals to achieve coherence. I hope somehow I was able to help you. See you again next week. Do not forget to add me in my accounts, Instagram, Twitter, FB, and subscribe in my channel. Bye-bye. Thank you.